Hey guys, I am standing outside. It is snowing just a little snow on the ground. It is cold. It is bitterly cold here right now. The wind is chilling, but I was just thinking about this today, and I noticed that a lot of times in winter tends to be a darker season, a season where we shelter in place, a season where we hunker down. It can also be a very lonely and depressing season for a lot of people. My wife is from Florida and she does not like the winter. One, because it's cold, and two, because it's dark and depressing. The sun hardly ever comes out where we live, and it just can be a really hard time for people. And I notice that a lot of times I will see people, and during the winter they will just hunker down. They will just shelter to themselves, and I won't actually get to spend time with them, or they won't be around as much. And I'm saying this to say, I don't think that that's the right course of action in winter. I think that in winter, it's the time where we've got to huddle together and stay warm and find comfort with those that we love and that we care about. It's also the time where it is very dark, and we've got to be around those people that are going to put the light on us when we need it. I think that a lot of times in lives, guys, in our lives, with our businesses, with our relationships, with our finances, we hit these seasons where everything's going great. It's that summer season where everything's great, everything's profitable, everything is going well, and then we hit the season where it's not. Everything hits hard, everything starts to die. The cold begins to settle in, the chill begins to settle in, the fear begins to settle in, that dark season begins to settle in of the uncertainty of what's going to happen next. Am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to be able to survive through this winter? And there's a TV show that I used to watch that I'm sure some of you have seen before. Game of Thrones had a quote in it that it said, one of the characters says, "When the snows fall and the wind blows, the lone wolf dies, but the pack survives." And that is a quote, as terrible as that season was, that is a quote that has stuck with me for the last couple years. The lone wolf dies, but the pack survives. And I think that as guys, we have a tendency to fight most of our battles in our head, and we tend to do it alone. We tend to be a lone warrior, and that is not the way I feel that we are designed to thrive, designed to survive, designed to thrive. Like, that's not what we're called to do. I think that we've got to have that band of brothers around us to really support us and take care of us and help us in those dark, cold seasons, help us in those dark, cold moments. Jolene Perry has a quote that I absolutely love, and it says, "Because brothers don't let each other wander alone in the dark." And that's why I created this channel. That's why I created this YouTube channel, because I wanted to create a brotherhood of guys that want to live their lives by a different standard, live their lives a little bit differently, and also those guys that don't have anyone to connect with. This has been a year of quarantine. It has been a year of isolation. It's been a year of 6 feet apart. It's been a year of separation, and it's been a year of fear and anxiety. And I think that now more than ever, we've got to have people around us, and we've got to have like-minded brothers that we can call on in our time of need, that we can have support us and help us and carry us in those dark moments, lift us up when we fall down, and just be like, "Hey dude, that's not cool what you just did." And that is why I created this channel. So if this speaks to you, and if this is something that you feel like resonates with you, with I need those people around me, I need that support around me, then I encourage you to follow this channel, to subscribe to our YouTube page, and really just join us in this journey. I don't exactly know what it's going to look like, but I know that whatever's coming, we've got to be able to fight it together and stand together. And so again, I encourage you, like this page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because I've got a lot of videos coming out, and I want to hear your impact on what does a brotherhood look like? What does that community of guys that's going to pray together, fight together, and reign together, what does that look like in your mind? And together, let's go on this journey and see what God has in store for us.